ladies and gentlemen, I am back for another video. It's not me, it's Janet. Janet with a gap. Today, I have this wig right here from one of my favorite wig companies. This wig company is ADDCOLO. I did one wig with them before, and it was the blonde 613 wig that I dyed like a rose gold. I was looking for a particular curl pattern because I was trying to mimic the queen, Miss Jackson if you're nasty. It is the Brazilian curly hair wig. I got the natural color in the small cap. It's 130% density. It is 14 inches. Well, it was 14 inches. So this wig came in a curly sort of texture. It did not come with bleach knots. I did have to bleach the knots on my own. Usually when I have wigs that are lace front, I do have to glue them down because it does not come with this special elastic band. It's an adjustable wig band, and it has the two almost like bra latches inside to where you can wear this wig as if it's like a closure wig. I mean, of course it lifts right here at the ear tabs, but girl, as long as the wind don't blow, for day-to-day life, like going to work and stuff like that, I'm not trying to glue down my wigs, okay? Because I'm trying to keep my edges. I'll go ahead and show you what the hair looks like in the back. The back, I did not curl. I only curled the front for affectation. Why does this curl look like her curl now? I've been trying to get this curl to do like this for the whole photo shoot, and now it's doing it. The lace was also close to my skin tone. What lace, girl? Well, you can see it, but it's not that obvious. If you want to see the steps that I took to make this wig go from a cute black to a super natural Janet Jackson or early 90s style wig, please keep on watching, and I'll be back. So we're going to start off like we always do by bleaching our knots. So I'm going to use a 40 volume developer in the L'Oreal Quick Blue Extra Lightening Powder. And I got these from my local beauty supply store, but I have found that the 40 volume developer is better than the 30 volume developer. It processes faster. You just have to watch it, girl, because you could lose the whole top of your wig and be balding. So make sure you watch it, but I feel like it lightens the knots better. So what I do is mix those two products together, and I try and get it to more of a toothpaste consistency. This actually was a little bit too thick. I would have liked it to be a bit thinner because I noticed that my knots didn't bleach as well as I would have liked, but you get the point. What I'm going to do is spread it onto the wig. I used to do it on the wig head, but I found that it used to bleed through. So now I just spread it onto the wig while it's laying flat on its back, okay? And I find that it's better if you use like a plastic spoon. Don't use metal, but a plastic spoon just to spread it onto the lace. This is a little bit too hard to spread, but it still got the job done. So we're going to spread it all over the lace, and I let it sit for, I think maybe 20 minutes, and I would check it. Overall, probably let it sit for like 30-35 minutes. So that is the texture of the hair. It's super curly, beautiful texture after I washed it. And what we're going to do now is do a bleach bath. I've used the 30 volume developer and the Quick Blue lightener once again, and I base my measurements on the consistency that I'm looking for this bleach bath. So I'm just going to pour in the 30 volume developer and the powder, and what I would like to do is fill up the bottom of this bin. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to do it, but it ended up getting the color that I wanted. I'm also going to use the Pantene shampoo to thin out the mixture. I find that it thins out the bleach and developer formula. So in case you want to make sure you're not lightening it too light, then you can use the shampoo to water it down. So as you can see, I'm just mixing in the shampoo. I'm mixing in the developer and making sure it is a watery consistency, because this is where we're going to throw our wig in. So I just want to make sure the whole bottom of the container is mostly filled with the solution. Hopefully you get this point. I got this method from Winnie Jean. I will link her channel down below. She does bleach baths and I thought it's fantastic. Now with this bleach bath, but basically I just dip my wig in. I've done a full wig before and I didn't have to bleach my knots because I did the whole entire wig. But this method, I just wanted to do the tips and kind of give it highlights. So I'm dipping the wig into the bin and focusing on the bottom first and spreading it throughout the wig up to the roots. But I wanted to start at the tips of the wig because that's what I want it to be the lightest. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm just going to spread that through, saturate it, and just make sure you realize that frontals process faster than the rest of the wig, but just lay it inside the bin. I think I laid it in there for 30 to 45 minutes and I would flip it over, but I lost the footage of me doing that. But hopefully you get the point. You just spread it through the wig and make sure it's fully saturated in the areas that you would like it to dye. And then on the top areas, I was just spreading it out to make sure it dyed in almost like a highlight. I also avoided the roots and the knots. I didn't want to double bleach them, so I stayed away from that area. So I let it sit covered with plastic, and then after that I washed it out. And now we're just going to cut off the lace. I'm using some cutting shears. I find that's the best. I know some people use razors, but I like to use shears to cut off my lace to get a really, really close and precise cut. We see me with my natural hair, okay? And we're just going to use our trusty wig grip. I don't go nowhere without it. She's like my right arm, okay? I don't play those games. I don't need my wig slipping and sliding all over the place. This wig grip keeps your wig in place. I also protect my hair with a wig cap that's as close to my skin tone as I can get it. And I'm just going to place on the wig. The great thing about this wig is that, like I said, it comes with an elastic band, and the lace was actually the similar color of my skin tone. So all I had to do was place her on my head, and that's it. We're not gluing down today. I didn't feel like it, and it worked out perfectly. And this is a perfect day-to-day wig. So as you can see, once I placed her on, she's laying down, and what I would like to do is just start to figure out how I'm going to style it so it looks like the Janet Jackson image that I'm looking for. So as you can see, this curl pattern still looks gorgeous. It's not as curly as it was initially, but still, I love the wig just the way it is. But since we're styling like Janet Jackson, we're going to start by cutting the hair. So I'm cutting the ends just to make it look more like a blunt cut. And I'm just going to trim it and eyeball it. Girl, I don't know how to cut hair, but I'm just way too lazy just to do the razor and all that type of stuff. I'm just going to cut it in a blunt sort of bob. Posing, trying to make sure I look like Janet. We're getting close. Next, I'm going to just kind of trim off those dead ends and kind of layer it a bit so it looks more Janet-like. I'm going to use my stick foundation from Iman. I think this one is Earth 5, and I'm just going to, Earth 3 or Earth 5, I'm not sure, I'll list it down below. And I'm just going to lay it onto the lace just to make sure it fully blends into my skin, and as you can see, it worked perfectly. So next I'm going to use this mousse because I wanted to define the curls. This also has a heat protectant in it just in case I wanted to curl the hair. So I wanted to see how the curls would react to this mousse, and it looks gorgeous. I love this look. That's the look I've been wearing to work lately. With this wig, I've been wearing this wig every single day. I love it. But as you can see, the mousse does define the curls and the waves, but we're also using it to protect the hair from the heat because we did color this wig. So now I'm going to use another heat protectant. I think this is a Tresemme heat protectant and got all over my face, but that's fine, girl. It smells good. I'm just going to spray it all over the hair just to protect it from the curler that I'll be using in the next clip. So we're just going to clip some hair back, and I'm just eyeballing and basing my curls on how her picture looks. She has more like natural curls, so I'm just curling the tips and I'm letting the wave go into the curl because I felt like that would give it more of a natural curl sort of look instead of it looking like third grade tendrils. That's not the look that we're going for, honey. So I'm taking my time and just wrapping the hair around the barrel of this hair curler. This hair curler is so old, girl, but as I get up to the top, I'm getting closer to the roots and I'm curling closer to the roots. And in this method, I'm curling the top and then I'm curling the bottom of the curl because I want it to look a little bit messy and a little bit more worn, because that is what Janet's hair looked like. And there's this one curl that hangs in front of her eye, and I wanted to mimic that as well. So I'm just eyeballing it, girl. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just testing it out. And it actually ended up working out pretty good. So y'all tell me what you think. Do you guys think it turned out like Janet? I think it turned out pretty close. So now that we're back, y'all should also check out my Instagram because I did the full body photo of like the album cover. Thanks so much to ADDCOLO for sponsoring this video and providing the wig for me. I love this wig. Please check out ADDCOLO in the links down below. If you do have any questions, let me know as well, and let me know your favorite Janet Jackson song. Please make sure you like this video. Please subscribe. Hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming in with real fresh content. Anyway, I love y'all. I will see you in my next video. Bye.